Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll be doing a hair tutorial. As you can see, this is the hair of the client. This is how the client came like. They hadn't shaved the sides of the hair, so I was just gonna braid the middle part. Then afterwards they're gonna go to a barber to shave the sides because I don't do that.
And it's a video to tell away.
So let's get to the tutorial. So the first step, as you would know, if you've watched like my previous hair tutorials, you'd know that I'm very strict when it comes to like opening straight lines, because that is, I feel like, very important. It can make or break your hairstyle, so your lines have to be like very clear and straight, or depending on which direction you want your rows to go, then yeah. So on this one I was just opening the line. As you can see, I made sure it's very neat and clean. So because of the hairstyle that the client requested, it was a thick and thin pattern. So meaning the first cornrow would be thick, then the second one would be thin. So depending on the size you want, you'd also open like a big chunk of hair if you want like your row to be very thick and very thin, as you just saw on the one that I just did now. It was for a thin row, so just be on the lookout for that, so that you take like a small chunk of hair when you want your line to be thin, and you take like a big chunk if you want your row to be thick. So yeah, let's get to the real tutorial. So yeah, here I was just opening the line as you saw on the other ones as well. So I was just opening the thick lines and about to get started with the plaiting. So guys, I can't really like say I would show you the detail of it, of how I did my cornrows, but here I was just showing you how I line up my hairpiece. I usually spread the fiber within my client's fingers with different sizes going from small to thick. Then what I'll do is I'll just take the various sizes according to the thinness as I go through the row. So I'd first start with a small piece, which is like the thinnest of them all. Then I'd increase my size as I go, as you saw on that one. So after I do that, like, I'll spread my fiber within my client's fingers. I think that's convenient for me. They get to control the fiber as well, unlike when I put it on the stand, then it just gets tangled and everything. So I do that. I spread the fiber within my client's fingers. I feel like I'm repeating some things. I spread my fiber between the client's fingers, then it would just be easy for me to just continue with making the cornrows. So the actual tutorial begins now. So here I was opening for a thin line, as you saw like on the previous one. It was a thick, as I mentioned earlier on, that I do thick and thin according to the client's preferred hairstyle. Then yeah, if you want to see like the detailed pattern on how I do cornrow, because this one I don't think I had a close-up blonde hairstyle. I had like other people in the room, as you might have seen. There were like 4 people, so one could actually help me with adjusting the camera and seeing that I videograph the real, close-up of how the cornrows are done. So I'll just like suggest the video on the top right corner, where you can just go and see like the detailed tutorial of how I do my cornrows. So this one is just to show you how to do this particular hairstyle, which is the thick and thin hairstyle, but I tried with this one to go like a bit slow so that you guys can see the sequence of how the hands move. Hopefully that is enough for you to see how the cornrows are done and how everything is patterned. Yeah, so as you can see right now, I'm taking like thin piece of fiber. I'm sure you can see as I put them on the hair that it's thin piece, then they keep increasing with every step that I take. Then yeah, I feel like this is the footage I could take out of the whole tutorial. That is very much clear, slow, and you can see the hand motion, how it goes. But I explained it in detail on the blonde hairstyle, but I'll try to explain on this one as well for those that couldn't see it on the blonde one. So as you can see, I just take the fiber, right? I take the fiber, I spread it on the right side and the left side of my hairline like that. I roll it, then take one piece, take it to the other side, then continue like that. Take the fiber, split it between the hair, then take the previous one, then take it to the other side, then we'll continue like that. So yeah, I feel like that is enough to show the pattern and how everything is done. But yeah, I think I'll do like a video in future that is very like slow, so that like for beginners that don't see how the hands move, because some people are like, no, the hands are fast, I can't see what you're doing. Because I know with my cousin, I once tried teaching how to braid. They're like, no, you're too fast and all of that. So I'll try to like do that, but here I was just showing you how to do braids, which is on one of the videos as well, but that one is straightforward. So I'm just gonna continue with the hairstyle and show you guys the final product, and also attach a picture where the client had shaved the hair on the sides after they went to the barber, because I don't do haircuts and all of that, so I just braided the hair, then they went to the barber to shave the sides. So yes guys, that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you learned something from it. There are no tips or anything of that sort, because I feel like it's a repeated sequence of what we've covered on the blonde hairstyle. So here I was just showing you like a hairstyle that you guys can do, and I feel like this one is more for people that already know how to braid but want a hairstyle or don't know how to tackle the Mohawk braids hairstyle type of thing. So this is how I do it. So yeah.